Welcome back to Johnsey Outdoors. In this video, you will see where I went to Walmart and I bought a bunch of hunting stuff, deer attractants, stuff like that for hunting. And you'll see me setting some traps in a different location because I'm trying to stay away from my deer spot. And then you see me catch a possum in this video. As I said, I'm trying to pump some content out, so I'm sorry there's only one animal in here that's being trapped, but I'm trying to equal it out by doing other things to keep this thing going. I'm not gonna have any results in this video, unfortunately, for the deer attractants yet. I'll have to put them in a short later or another video, separate video, if I get anything on camera. As of now, I set them out Saturday or Sunday, I don't remember, but I haven't had any deer on camera. So that being said, I'm not gonna be able to put those pictures in here of the results like I thought I would because nothing's came out. I appreciate y'all, I love y'all. Thanks for supporting. Our other video right now is at, I think, 70 something views that I just put out last week. So y'all go check out that video. Help us get our views back up and help us get this ball rolling. I appreciate you guys. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. God bless. So y'all know how I was talking about that we haven't had much deer activity this year. We haven't had much since the 19th. Well, we finally had one deer on camera this morning. It is November 29th. But anyways, so we had one doe on camera. So I went out today and I spent probably $75. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous for 3 bags worth or 4. But I bought a deer attractants to add to everything else we have. Because, you know, it's getting close to the rut here in Mississippi. Usually rut runs middle of December into January. Maybe beginning of December a little bit, but regardless, it's in December to January. And we're not having much deer activity, so I thought I would try spicing it up a little bit. So I'm gonna show y'all what I got, then we're gonna go out there and put it out and stuff. And that'll be just a little bit about the deer out here. And hopefully one of us can harvest us a deer that, maybe one of us can harvest us a deer this year. Maybe a couple deer, we'll see. Like I said, at the beginning of the year, at the beginning of the season when we first put out cameras, I think it was October something maybe. It was maybe 6 deer, 4, 5, 6 deer we've seen. We ain't had a whole lot of activity this year at all. But anyways, I'm gonna show y'all what we got and then we'll go out there and put it out. It's like almost 4 o'clock here, so it's kind of starting to get dark a little bit, so we got to try stepping it up because I gotta go out there and reset some traps and stuff too. So all right, so this is what I got right here. This is a lineup. I got this stuff right here. I just found it on a shelf. Promotes antler growth and deer health. Khmer deer corn coat extreme with formula, blah 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 blah. Tracks monster buck's fat, mineral supports antler growth, treats 300 pounds, the powerful deer attractant health growth. I don't know, I seen this, thought I was curious, can pour it over the corn. Then I got some of these, which goes with this. We're gonna try this out. And we're gonna hang it on some trees and whatnot. Then I got this, which is just it's a gallon of apple crush deer attractants by Wild Game Innovations. And then I got 2 of these apple crush blocks. As you can see, they just got little chunks of apple in there. And then we got 2 of these, which is Black Magic. This is just your normal cane block pretty much. But I'm gonna put, so I got, of course y'all know I got 2 spots on camera, or 2 cameras put out. I got one that's at the ladder stand, one that's at the tripod stand. So I'm gonna put 1 of each at the tripod stand, 1 of each at the ladder stand. So that'll give 1 of each kind, because you never know what they like. And then I'm gonna pour this on top of them. and that ought to give a little bit more scent. And then of course, like I said, hang these up. And then on the corn, I'm just gonna kind of spray that on the corn a little bit. So happily. Apparently that one, it looks like a cinder block, but apparently that's one of the popular ones that apparently people said. But that one kind of tastes like a cinder block. Now we're gonna take this. This stuff kind of smells really sweet, but now we got to go on to the ladder stand. As you can see, there's a tripod stand, so we got to move on to the ladder stand now, take care of that, and then come back and probably set some traps. So let's go take care of the ladder stand. Same thing here as what we did over there. Take my piece of rebar, scrape it along the side. I don't have a stomp over here to put this on, so I'm just gonna set it somewhere in front of the camera, and that's what we'll do with these. So well, thought I'd make a video. I don't think y'all ever seen our new spot out here at my house where I live. I'm pretty sure y'all have only seen where our stuff was at my grandparents' house. So I thought I'd climb up here while passing through, at least in the tripod stand, and show y'all or view what it looks like. So this is what we're working with right here. That right there, that's our corn pile, stuff like that. Our camera's right here. So that's our pile. You can't really see the blocks. They're about more behind the tree. You kind of wish I would have moved them up a little bit, but that's okay, because I'm sure deer will be moving in this area regardless. So, but yeah, here's your view. This thing spins. Y'all have seen this video, I'm sure, but this thing spins pretty much 360. Well, it does spin 360. And right below us here, we're kind of on top of a little hill. It ain't a big hill, but about right there where them bushes are, that's where it kind of really gets downhill. So where the corn and stuff is downhill, and we're kind of on top of the little hill, and it's real thick in there. But our dad killed a decent sized buck out here last year in this exact spot I'm in right now. It was chasing a doe. So we have some bucks out here. They pass through, but like I said, sometimes they don't come out till rut. The doe, they'll come out pretty often, but like I said, they stopped coming out the 19th of November. We had a bunch on camera, and they just stopped coming out. But from what I understand, from what I heard, is that apparently in Mississippi there was the biggest acorn harvest this year than there has been in a while. And I think, in my opinion, I just think the deer just have acorns that are closer to them, closer to the bedding than out here at the corn pile. So my idea is wherever they're bedding down at, they're staying there and harvesting those acorns instead of coming here for corn, probably because they taste better. So that was my idea of going out and getting this stuff today, these attractants, so that way I can bring them out. They want to come here more if they smell doe, if they smell something that smells a little bit better than acorns. Still running out of daylight, so I just want to come out here, set these traps. I moved these traps to a different location because our deer spots are over there. I didn't want to put them near the deer spots. So I moved them over here to where we've heard stuff out here, and we've kind of seen stuff out here. I know we've seen rabbits, And I think I found maybe a foxhole. I'm not sure. There's a couple of dens over here in this area. So I'm thinking there may be that fox den over here from what we've been seeing. There's one of them. Like I said, right next to that. My other one is right here. This looks like a pretty good spot and everything. And I'll show y'all my third one. It's close to this one, but it's in a good spot because y'all can see. Look at a hole right there. I don't know if that's a rabbit or a fox or what, but I just set my trap right outside of it and kind of threw some cat food around it. So hopefully whatever's going in there might be a rabbit, so might not catch anything out of it. Now we just got to sit and wait. Maybe get some pictures on our trail cameras of some deer the next few nights. Maybe catch some raccoons, possums, maybe squirrels, something. I mean, not squirrels, excuse me, foxes. I don't have any coyote sets out just yet. I was getting them ready because I'm about to. I just got to go through here and find somewhere. Like I said, I don't want to set my traps near my deer stuff. I want to keep them away so that way I don't scare my deer off with the traps being set off or anything. So I got to go find some good spots. Probably back that way where we used to trap at, probably down that way somewhere. I might set some coyote traps, I'm not sure yet. It's gonna be farther in because there's a bean field down there in the corner, and that bean field is where they're gonna be coming from. And also back here on the back of my property, there's a big field with like some really tall grass and stuff. I guess wheat, I don't know exactly what it is, or maybe just unbush hogged grass. But anyways, so like coyotes probably could be coming from there too, and same with foxes and stuff. So I just don't really know yet. So I might have to do some more investigating and walking through and stuff and just see if maybe I can find somewhere to set some coyote traps. So like I said, I'm working with limited space out here, so it's a little hard, but we'll figure it out. But I'll see y'all guys in the next few days. I've been out here, it's been a couple days since last time y'all saw me. We just set our traps in this new area out here, this new section of the property I'm on. You know, I had to clear out some stuff, as y'all can see right here. I literally made this trail myself. Here's the main trail, goes to the shop. I literally cut this out with machete because I knew from time before that we'd seen some critters out here. So I was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna set some traps out here and try. So one day, we've had them out there. This is the second day they've been out there. First day, nothing, of course. Probably had my scent and stuff on there. Second day, we had a heavy rain last night here. Real heavy rain. I'm sure a lot of y'all up north probably got some snow and stuff, but we got heavy rain. Anyways, heavy rain here, and we caught a possum in the trap. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna check out this possum. He's still alive. He's still alive. These possums just different. Yeah, these possums are different. They're not like raccoons. They're not very aggressive. But just like raccoons, these little fellas eat turkey eggs, stuff like that. So turkey hunters in the surrounding area, including myself, got to get rid of these guys. So I'm gonna go ahead, take this guy out, and show y'all up close and everything. We got a possum here. Like I said, this is the possum we got in that trap. These are little nasty fellas. They ain't just nasty. Anyways, before I get YouTube to get on my butt about that. All right, guys, well, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank y'all for the likes and subscribes, the comments, the love y'all give us. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get everything together. And as always, God bless. See y'all on the next one.